not a blade of grass. This land is all I know. We're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we ain't moving nowhere, make no mistake. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
We love the open county of the Rupununi and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we may criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we need to keep it. We have that right.
We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We ain't giving up no mountains, we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass.
Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts, facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back. The way out the country looking, man, it left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them putting we on the map. The men them look healthy, the girls them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know if it's chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government work. The government working. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Show them your little finger. Little finger, show them your little finger. Little finger, show them the 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 little finger. The government working, the government working. The government working, the government working. The government working, the government working. The government working. Don't mix me with politics. I here's the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come for some kicks. Can leave the bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it to me, I still giving it some licks. The government working. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them the little finger. Government working. The 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 government working. Now don't mix me. Don't mix me. Don't mix me. The government working. I don't do politics. Just get Jackie jacket, right? Get Jackie jacket. Walk in. Walk in. They walk in. Them walk in. They walk in. Now I say, them walk in. A little mix me. I don't do politics. Yo, nobody not selling out. We talking facts. Facts we dealing with. Nobody not selling out. We talking facts. I been to Guyana, man. I have to go back. The way out the country looking, man, they left me shocked. Who's ever in charge? Them put we on the map. The men them look healthy. The girls them look hot. I went to a meeting. I don't know if chicken curry. Them Guyanese eating, man. The government walking. 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 This one's for them haters. For them haters who attacking Guyana. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them your little finger. Little finger. Show them the 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 little finger. The government walking. 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 Don't mix me with politics. I yes, the Guyanese critics. I just want the country fixed. Man, I come for some kicks. Can leave the bumper fake. We call it a camera trick. And if you rest it to me, I still giving it some licks. The government walking. 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 The government. This is for the hater. For the hater. This is for the hater. We're running down Guyana. For the hater. For the hater. Show them little finger. Show them your little finger. Little.
This is Quincy Anderson. You know I love my country. There's no other country better than mine. Welcome to Guyana, land of 6 races, 6 different faces, and we all live in love. Guyana is a beautiful country, no other can compare. Got everything right.
Wake up, the day is bright, and a little blue. Turn your dial for your vibe, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Up the day is bright, time to feel the flow. From your dial to Livewire, we're ready to go. With Courdel Jones, you know it's gonna be real. From 8 to 9, from 8 to 9, bringing vibes you can feel. News, views, and what's hot today will keep you wired in every way. We'll keep you wired every way, in every way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Courdel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Stories that matter, we got the scoop. From the latest headlines to the local truth. It's your community, your voice, your power. Livewire hits you every hour. So grab your coffee, your tea, or toast. With Courdel Jones, we'll give you the most. Livewire, we'll give you the way. To the energy energy, the beat of the street, the show that connects. It's where people meet. We're wired to your world. We got the news on Livewire. There's nothing to lose. Livewire, turn and feel the spark. Every morning, lighting up your heart. Cordel's here, bringing life to your day. Monday to Friday, we're paving the way. Livewire, tune in and feel the spark.
Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Livewire. It's the 12th of 2024. 13 more days to Christmas. We counted it down. Morning to everybody across the diaspora. Morning to all the persons across the 10 administrative regions. I trust everybody had a restful night and they are up and ready to go this morning. But before we go,
Santa Claus, do you ever come to the ghetto? Santa Claus, do you ever wonder why we suffer so? Santa Claus, when will you come to the ghetto? Santa Claus, we would like to see how your reindeer go. All year long, we've been beating down times. How we hold on to those hard times. We ain't gonna fight, we ain't gonna fuss. We're all the presents that you brought for us. Santa Claus, do you ever come to the ghetto? Santa Claus, do you ever wonder why we suffer so? Santa Claus.
a message from the poor people governor encouraging you to stay with the current administration because you had no place in that one Guyana under the AP and UAFC, right? So I'm glad that poor people governor put out this message here, encouraging Guyanese to remember what they experienced during the tenure of the AP and UAFC, and to remember that these same persons who are playing that they're the chief lobbyists for poor and vulnerable groups. They live their best lives. They don't give charity to people like in the photo there. You understand? They only have stuff to give you when it's time for votes. So they want the indigenous vote. So they took some empty bags, some umbrellas, and drank out the people Kasiri, Laura George. You understand? She got Kasiri mouth. She drink out the people Kasiri. Right? And that's the thing. They had Paiwari, they had Fly too. But she decided Kasiri is it. I got another video I'll play for y'all before I start. Oh my God. Look, I swear to y'all, right? The General Secretary for the People's Progressive Party just cracked me up, right? But what is more funny to me is oh no, it's on the phone. It's on the phone. Give me a second. But what's more funny to me is how the Guyanese bring these things together, right? You would edit. Oh, yeah. How Guyanese bring these things together.
I don't want to sound arrogant, but
right? So yesterday we discussed the fact that the AFC had met with ANOG, right? And based on what I shared with you yesterday, you knew that there wasn't much substance that came out of that meeting, right? So the AFC met with the Justice for All Party. I don't know who is this clever individual, but this was funny.
sound arrogant, but 0 plus 0 is still 0.
Still zero. No disrespect to the Justice for All Party, but they have never been able to make an impact on their own. Right? And sorry, before I continue, morning to all the persons in the comment section, the lovely Livewire family that's here every morning. Good morning to you guys. Thank you for being on the program. Balwant Danraj, morning to you. Suknandan Bud, Joseph Satar, Vishnu Narain, morning to you. Vishnu Chinterman, morning to you, joining us from Pennsylvania. Neil Ramlukan, morning to you. Chris Nadi, morning to you. Mohammed Isaf, Philip Diablo, morning to you. Faisal Ghani. Pam, morning to you. And Trevor. Trevor, thank you for joining the program last night on Behind the Agenda. And guys, also go and check out Behind the Agenda. Joel breaks down. This is what we talked about last night, bye. So he spoke about the situation with the joiner seat with ANOG and the other parties and gave us a better understanding of that. He also spoke to the Petroleum Investment Committee and its function and roles. And he also touched on, oh gosh, the other thing, but go check the episode out, right? Rahim Amarali, morning to you. Philip Diabru, good morning. Alan Khan, Sherwin Siram, Marisha Sami, special good morning to you. Happy to have you here. I hope the mother-in-law is there with you enjoying the program as well. Morning to Omar Sharif joining us from NYC. Wazim Nabi, morning to you, my brother Estelle Ramnot. Good morning to you, joining us from Canada. Jagnarine Edwards, good morning to you. Keith Abrams, morning to you. Norman Aziz, good morning to you. Philip Diabru, Shakila. Shakila, you know why I cough? It's because you messaged me and I didn't respond to you. But I'll respond to you after the show. Morning to you, Shakila Bridgelal. Morning to the Bridgelal up there in Mabaruma Region 1. Doing excellent work with the Guyana Water Incorporated. Good morning to everybody. Special good morning to Miss Bob joining us from Mocha Arcadia. Good morning to you. Prem Prasad, morning to you. Shem Jadu, morning you. Morning to you. Shem watching us from Camp Street. Augustus Andrews, special good morning to you. I think Augustus is joining us from Low Creek. Is it Low Creek? Somewhere on the highway area there. So morning to you. At least we know the internet loud up there and you're on the program and we're happy. Chris Tukur Prasad, morning to you. Who else we got here? Lenny Latchman, morning to you. Deshaun Abrams, special good morning to you. Zoe, the baby, the littles, everybody. Big up yourself. Sharita Ferguson, good morning to you. Lance Henry, Krishna Deodat, Maureen Razio, Shakira Alexi. Oh my God. There's a cross on the live. And me saying the person is a cross. Morning to Nikita Oprah Cross. Oh, apparently Pastor Andrew Augustus is a pastor. Morning, Pastor. Miss Cross, know your business. Keith Adams, morning to you. Who else we got here? Danny Ram Bisram, morning to you. Joseph Satar, good morning to you. Jean Cornelius. Ronald Jones, you're back in the booth. Welcome. Maureen Razio, morning to you. Lola Harry, good morning. Richard Stanislaus. Keeping up with Onika Pompey. Y'all check out Keeping Up with Onika Pompey's Facebook page and also her Facebook profile, Onika Pompey, to keep up with all the fashion and, you know, everything happening with City Hall and, you know, initiatives through the government that you as citizens can benefit from, right? So hold a big up Onika Pompey. DA, morning to you. Bisoon Mohan, Asif Hamad, Cecil Rampasad. Andrew, morning to you. Onika Love, morning to you. Joining us on Facebook. Vishal is back in the booth. Welcome back, Vishal. Good to see you here after such a long time. Dudnath Thomas, morning. Prasad Pati, Jasoda Sargent. Colin Cotton, joining us from Canada. Thank you for being here. Roger Fong, morning to you. And King Emperor joining us from Canada as well. Lily Prashad, Rajendra Mahis, and Sarju Lakers. Morning. That's everybody. That's everybody. So, like I was saying, yesterday we spoke about the ANOG meeting, and now you had the Justice for All party meeting with the AFC.
Sound arrogant, but 0 plus 0 is still 0.
You understand what I'm saying? So, AFC has become irrelevant. And what seems to be happening is they realize that they will never have a fair opportunity to lead under the PNC, APNU, the PNC, APNU. So we're seeing the AFC meeting with the coalition parties, you understand, in an effort to get them to probably leave the APNU coalition and probably form a new coalition with the AFC. But realistically, What does Jaipal Sharma bring to the table? What does the Justice for All party bring to the table? I don't know how much votes they got to the last election, but they would have been in a coalition. So their votes wouldn't have been counted separately. Everybody would have been voting for the coalition. What Jaipal? And look, they got Raphael Trotman standing up there, a shell of his former self. They should let this man sit down. You know you're sick, brother. Don't stress yourself out with this. Don't stress yourself out with this. Politics is something that is already draining. You are on your last and you're still trying to push yourself to the front. Imagine, and this is the barefacedness that I cannot understand. Why would Raphael Trotman not just go away? Go away, sir. It's like you have no shame. You understand me? It's like you have no shame. You are the man that got most of one of the main reasons the opposition and the government at loggerhead, that contract. The contract that was signed under you. What is wrong with Nigel Hughes? I don't know if Nigel Hughes think he's a bag bay. One of them the trams that stick your bags off the airplane, that he walk around with so much baggage. I mean, I understand your wife. You're married to her, you're obligated. But why would you encourage Raphael Trotman to be around you when this banner is the main reason we vexed by the oil contract? What was it? How it make it make sense, Nigel? Make it make sense. Why would you keep this guy around? Why would you keep pissing David Patterson around? Nigel Hughes, I am saying to you that I highly doubt that you would become intoxicated to the level that you would go around the place pissing on people's fence. I highly doubt it. You're a posh guy. You're from the upper class, so you don't engage in certain stupidness. Why you want a nonsense around you? David Patterson will forever be known as Pissing Pato. Pissing Pato. And it's because of loopholes in the legal system that he held accountable for that kind of behavior. Why would you want him around you? That people always got someone say, bangles and bracelet, scale for Harbor Bridge, the money to go China. Very excellent. What do you want around you for? What do you want that around you for? You got Sherrod Duncan. I am telling you, Nigel Hughes, if he was an MP, if Nigel Hughes was an MP, he'd never lie down on the floor with his pants open in Parliament. He'd never do that. I'm 99.9% sure. He got a little too much pride. You understand? Why are you keeping these people around you? Why not promote people like Jerita? Move them up in the ranks. Get rid of Sherrod. Get rid of this worries Raphael Trotman, Uncle Raphael. That pay Johnny. Y'all remember the story? Y'all remember the story? Uncle Raphael had to pay Johnny. So, as I asked the annual chair, I just want clarity. So, since you were punished, annual chair, and Uncle Raphael, since you paid Johnny, is that confirmation of the truth? Oh my God! Look! It is not a joke. It is not a joke. These people still around the place. You remember Jaipal disowned his father and said Grange is his father? Y'all remember that? Jaipal disowned the great C.N. Sharma and said, no, Grange is his father. Look, it is not even funny, some of the things these people has come up with. You understand? And you're going to see when Aubrey Norton gets wind of this, it's trouble. for the Justice for All party. Trouble for the Justice for All party. I don't know what Sharma put himself in. I don't know. But as the General Secretary said of the People's Progressive Party, 0 plus 0 is still 0. You understand me? 0 plus 0 is still 0. Without the PNC, the FC would have never made it to government. Without the PNC, the Justice for All party would have never made it to government. Irrelevance abound. Irrelevance overflowing. Justice for All, ANOG, AFC, oh God, don't even call WPE. They're so irrelevant that the word irrelevant is irrelevant when speaking about their relevance. You understand me? We gotta get a stronger word for the WPE because they in worse condition. Anyway, y'all try with y'all alliances. It has been proven that this strategy, this coalition, this grouping are completely useless, as all of them had some access to the reins of power, whether they did sleeping with somebody who was a minister, whether they were ministers themselves, whether they had big time appointments at agencies around this country, and do bare stupidness. Bare stupidness. Raphael, you go to the tailor and you take in those jerseys. Stop wearing them like that still. That's not you. This original size, you buy it, you lost that. So you go and take in your clothes and stop walking around here. If a strong breeze blow, nobody ain't gonna know where to find you. Anyway, let me move on. So I have viewers who tend to send me videos, and I don't always review them because some of the people in the videos really make no sense. The only reason I'm reviewing this one is because I played one of this guy's videos on the program before, and I just want y'all to listen to what he has to say and take it with a grain of salt, because these days, because of social media, everybody think they're a political analyst, or they this or they done, they got opinion and everything. The same thing. This guy is another Francis Bailey. Sometimes you make good points, sometimes it's like you like talk, right? So I think this is one of the times where I feel like he like talk. Let me listen.
Review of the Integrity Commission Act. This is according to Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and Governance, Gil Tashiro.
When we look at our anti-corruption framework, because there is one, and we look at the Integrity Commission Act, which people have felt they could disobey.
So, brothers and sisters, 4 years later, after the government has sat in the seat of government, they are now seeming to be very proactive and all about Guyanese and all about transparency and all about the Integrity Act Commission.
Listen to me. This is a reason sometimes like I just want to cuss, because I swear some people just like to talk. So from right off the bat, I don't know who's this guy. Affirmation Chamber. I guess that's the name of the page. But oh geez, look. Since the government came into office in 2020, after that prolonged wait, we have seen back-to-back initiatives to benefit Guyanese. So the statement by the gentleman that the government, after 4 years being in office, now decide to kick up about certain things, is completely untrue. And it is also untrue in relation to the Integrity Commission. And I'll tell you why. But let's get into the video a little more.
To the point where the woman behind me is the Minister of Parliamentary Affairs and Governance. Her name is Gil Tashiro. Now, she's an old school politician. So she was from way back in the days when the politics used to be actual brainwashing. Back in the day when it used to be brainwashing and turning one set of people against the other set of people.
You hear this man suggesting that Minister Tashiro You understand me? Come from some brainwashing era. The minister was part of the PNC at any point in time. I doubt it, brother. I doubt it. But let me continue here. Well, I think I
True
said.
malarkey in politics. You know, that era, way back. She is 72.
He's watching US News. The malarkey word he used, that's from Joe Biden. He didn't come up with it alone. Guyanese don't ever, not a single Guyanese ever use the word malarkey. You hear me? That's Joe Biden word in American. See, he watching American news. Malarkey. We talking this malarkey.
Years old, and for the life of me, I do not know how come this woman has not hit retirement age. I don't know if
Now hear how stupid he sound. Right? He complaining about Minister Teixeira and never see a David Granger, who was what? How old David Granger was as president? How old Joseph Harmon was as a minister? Who is this banner? Who is this banner? He want to know why Minister Teixeira resigned if she's relevant and she contributing. What foolishness you talking? You know anything about institutional knowledge? The amount of information and knowledge that Minister Teixeira has over her years as a minister of government, a parliamentarian, as a politician. She should host some classes to the PNC and you, sir. And, oh God, this banner.
there is no retirement age for parliamentarians and ministers. Is that what it is in Guyana?
This idiot, you could go and check that. Before you make the video, you should do the research and check it. And I dare say to you, sir, they got people older than Minister Teixeira in Parliament right now. The PNC got a very old backbencher who don't get up and say nothing. He's another Travis Ellis. Not a word you don't hear from me in Parliament, other than debate time, budget time. You guys pass Minister Teixeira.
I could have sworn that the retirement age was 55 or
And that's how stupid he's stupid. He talking about public service retirement age. How do you even apply to the parliamentarian, idiot? Y'all is embarrassed Afro-Guyanese when y'all make these videos talking a bunch of stupidness that you don't even know or understand. You thought your environment age was 55. I thought adults supposed to have a functioning brain. I guess I was wrong too.
60. You retire at 55. And if your invaluable work merits that you come back, maybe to knowledge share and pass the knowledge on to someone that is going to come after you.
So imagine he understands, but if you come back and you got the knowledge, she has the knowledge, idiot. That's why she's there. That's why she's there. That's why you would see PPP members of parliament and ministers always a cut above the opposition and the shadows. Always a cut above, because you know why? They have persons like Minister Teixeira to mentor them, so they understand parliamentary principles and procedures, and they don't go and run and snatch the mace, or they don't lie down on the floor with the pants open, or they don't do half the foolishness the other side is be doing in the parliament, because they have somebody who is there that can guide them and show them the right way. Idiot.
Then you come back for a couple of years, but not for Miss Gail Teixeira. She is 72 years old and still a minister in our government. Now, what the minister would have been speaking about when she spoke about this Integrity Commissions Act, of course, Eternity Enterprise, we will do a little bit of research. So the Integrity Commission Act apparently is an act that, basically says that people in a position of power, not only people in positions of power, but Guyanese generally, are supposed to declare their assets to this commission. Now, when they said
the level of stupidity here, the integrity. So according to every guy, he's got to submit the information to the Integrity Commission. This banner is such an idiot. It's not even funny.
Declaring assets, like let's
listen to him.
Act that basically says that people in a position of power, not only people in positions of power, but Guyanese
generally Guyanese supposed to submit the stuff to the Integrity Commission. Okay, brother. Let me.
Are supposed to declare their assets to this commission. Now, when they say declaring assets, like let's speak about the top bracket, the people that getting rich off of the backbones of average Guyanese. Let's go to the cabinet.
Oh, so you talking about Patterson, Cathy, Nigel, Raphael, who else, by? Those who you're talking about.
Let's go to parliament, let's go to the ministers. Now, when someone is ascending to a position of minister, this Integrity Commission Act says that they're supposed to declare their assets. And then when they declare their assets, maybe in a couple of years, they're supposed to declare their assets again and show their earnings, how they would have earned, what they would have invested, how much they would have invested, and what are their profits. But it seems like Mr. Shearer would have said, many people believe that they can.
Yeah, but many people like who? Who did we learn wasn't submitting anything to the Integrity Commission for the whole of 2020 from 2015 to 2020? I think David Granger and about 2 or 3 others were the only government officials under the AP and UAFC administration submitting that information to the Integrity Commission. You understand? For the entire period. Was the opposition at the time, the PPP were doing it. And now, the PPP, I can guarantee you today, if anybody go and check today, most of the MPs and the high-level officials in this administration submit. There was an article a couple of months ago where they had a couple of PS that didn't submit and them kind of thing. But they were urged to submit. Whilst the opposition still in makeup, go from government not submitting into opposition still in submitting, and this wretch making a video. I swear to you, some of us Guyanese literally just like to talk. Just like to talk. I don't even know what's the purpose of this video yet. Because at the end of the day, the party that Minister Teixeira represents is in better standing with the Integrity Commission in relation to the submissions that needed to be made.
Break the law, break constitution, basically. So I am thinking here, they took long. 4 years later, after you've been in the seat of government and the gross domestic product has continued to raise, but somehow the government has not been able to raise the salaries of Guyanese people to a place that it actually mirrors small islands like Barbados.
This boy, first of all, sir, why you looking in Barbados' plate? Barbados' economy is driven by the US dollar, sir. Tourism. So even though we have these resources, oh God, Quincy Anderson, the guy who sang the One Guyana song, literally come back from Barbados. Yesterday is Wednesday, Tuesday, came back from Barbados. You know what Quincy Anderson said to me? Boy, if you see how Barbados expensive. And this fellow that probably never left the country in his life to experience life outside of Guyana and pay bills outside of Guyana, talking a bunch of stupidness, buddy. This is malarkey. Sir, have you ever been to Barbados? Oh, boy.
That only have tourism as their way of earnings, Guyanese brothers and sisters. People in places like Montserrat and Grenada that don't have the resources like we do. The resources Guyana has, brothers and sisters, are some of the most expensive resources worldwide.
Right.
Gold, diamond, and the $1 trillion oil sector. And somehow, the government of Guyana has not been able to find the fiscal space to actually treat Guyanese like Guyanese are worth something.
No. So the government doing community roads, building new highways, resurfacing highway, they're building new school, they're building new hospital, they return a cash grant to the children, the future of this country. You understand me? From $10,000 to $45,000 now. Every single child, public and private. This cross. Remove tuition from tertiary education. Writing off the debt for those who pass through and done gone through the tertiary tertiary education institution already, so that they ain't got a burden on the back. Increase salaries every year, giving cash grant, business grant, ensure people get a house lot, young professional home, gold program, win, grow, bit. This cross. You serious, sir? Guyanese not getting treated like the world something? But you know what it is? No matter what you do, people will always want more. So take, for instance, you get a salary increase at your work, you automatically start living a higher life. So you will shop in the same way you used to shop with your regular old salary. Now that you get this increase, instead of um diamond water, you buying Perrier. You understand? So you automatically shopping different, and it's just a mentality. And some of us, instead of realizing that, hey, not because I get a salary increase to hey, I can start living like a hey. I gotta get this salary increase, still live like a hey, and when I get this salary increase, now I could live like a hey. You understand me? Look, Mikey the boss, I live in Barbados. Barbados is very expensive. This and that's what I'm trying to show you, Mikey. You understand? These people don't live in this country. They don't go, I'm sure. Mikey, now I reading you comments, you trouble. But these people don't go no way, and they're always talking about the people country. I am absolutely sure this wretch never been to Barbados. I'm gonna try and get Auntie to find out. But I am absolutely sure he never been to Barbados.
This is why Guyanese can be disrespected in many other countries and smaller islands in the world, because people are going to value you.
Now, listen to me. And that's what I tell you, I just want cost. Because these guys, now back in the day, they had an issue with Guyanese getting into Barbados. They used to put them on some bench and some story. And the flip side to that story is, in some cases, they had Guyanese who were going over to Barbados and causing trouble. So the Bajan government wanted to make sure that, one, you're coming here, you got money to spend and survive whilst you're here. You understand? You know somebody, you got some place to stay, so you don't come and you're up on the streets, and you might be inclined to do something to take care of yourself. Right?
Based on how much you earn, because that is the value of your time. I digress. So the minister would have been speaking about the Integrity Commissions Act. So I'm guessing that at this point, they're now going to start tracking the earnings of certain people that own.
This guy is such an idiot. I not even gonna continue this video. At this point, sir, the PPP were submitting all the time. Listen, stop. No, I ain't doing this. I'm gonna take some calls from y'all this morning. Oh, no, before I move on, I got a message from a farmer yesterday as we were discussing some of the prices on the market. And I'd like to give y'all their point of view. As she doesn't speak for all farmers, but she's a farmer. And she wanted persons to understand why some of the greens at the market carry some of the prices. Because you'd hear persons talking about why the greens are expensive, we're not importing boron, this and that. But you have to take into consideration some of the other things that are required for farmers to farm, right? So I can't deal with that guy. Just let him talk. We want to talk. I want y'all to hear what this lady had to say.
Courdel, good day, love. I was looking at your program this morning, and I see you were displaying some prices for vegetables, right? The persons, I don't know if it's you or whoever put up, sent you, or if they people and put it up and you have a review of it. But I'm into market business and I'm into farming as well. Farming is not an easy work. So there are people who crying out for prices, they should go and plant and know how hard it is for you just to for clear the land to do preparation. Then you gotta maintain it with drugs for treat the earth. Then you gotta get drugs for the pesticides. Then you gotta get water. Then you gotta get different kind of fertilizer. I mean, when I say fertilizer, I don't mean fertilizer that they made in lab. Different molds and different sun. Like me, I fetching cow mole. I go in and bring in a bun ash from the factory, from the rice factory. Plus I fetching the rice, the paddy shell, and I combining it for fertilize my plant. This natural organic fertilizer I am using to plant with. It's not easy. And then same people will put up the price when it's cheaper and a whole big pumpkin I sell for $300 and $400. I don't put it up. Tomato in easy. Watch I plant some tomato there. I plant 100 root of tomato. Them and easy for care. You know much thing you got to do for care tomato for bring them up before they start bearing. Is corn leaf. Did they get corn leaf? The leaf them a come corn leaf. Them a get Chinese writing. Them a get bun batty. It's an easy to plant farm, my brother.
Right. So I just wanted to give persons another perspective in relation to what farmers go through. I've mentioned on this program that I would have engaged in farming for about 2 years in the past. And indeed, it's not easy. One of my main issues was the rate that this grass used to grow, right? So you could weed today, this Thursday. By Saturday, this grass already competing with the plants again. So I understand what she's saying. Being out in that sun ain't easy. Sometimes, anyway, that's another day. Sometimes when you go into pull cassava and the sand is so hot that it burn in your hand. You understand? I tried to plant tomatoes too and was not too successful. Right? Let me show you. You think it's joke? Is this album photos? Right? And just let me show you guys. I was just the family has a 300-acre property along the highway, right? And I went up there with the intention of resuscitating it because, as I told you, my grandfather would have started this, and my uncles who were here, they left to go to the States, right? They weren't interested in farming. So I tried with the watermelon. I tell you about the watermelon that gets spray. This is the watermelon when it was coming up. There's my hand here. Look, the same cut on my hand right here, right? Chop myself trying to open a water coconut. You see the bun batty she talking about on the coral leaf? This is tomatoes that I personally try to. Oh no, I didn't put it on the screen. Sorry, I didn't put it on the screen. So as I was showing you, this is the watermelon that I told you my uncle come and spray. This is when it was now starting to grow. Now coming up, right? Like that's the cut I was showing you on my hand there, right there. Chop my hand trying to open up a water coconut on the farm. And as the lady said, tomato is hell to grow. I experienced that myself. You understand? I experienced that myself. My uncle is a comic. Look at his banner. Right? So I understand what she's saying, and I asked her to play the voice note so people could hear. This is at my family's farm, right? This was some cucumbers I tried to grow. They were now catching themselves. The ants was eating them on the ground. Akushi ants would eat out your whole crop. Your whole crop. You understand me? That was when I was young on the farm. Lord, are they hungry out there? They're working hard. That's the answer talking about. When these suckers start to eat out the fruit of the plant, you get nothing. This is the backyard that had to get weed. You gotta get gas to weed this all the time. And I'm just trying to show y'all the effort. I understand what the lady's saying. So this was at the front of the property. And was held to maintain some pumpkin I had growing there. Was held to maintain. As you, and if you notice, I decided only weeding with the plants had catched itself because the whole space was headache. It was headache. Well, the pear trees they established. That was thing. But this is the property on the highway here that we could have barely maintained. That my uncles, not Uncle Ronald and Uncle Andrew, they were always gone. They live in the States forever. But the ones who benefit from this farm and get fancy vehicle from the father and the father treat them good and all kind of thing, couldn't handle it. They run and left it. 300 acres. Private property, not even lease land. Private. You understand me? And was me alone. Me alone. This is since 2012. Look the dates on the thing showing there. 2012. You understand? Well, that's when I come back to town. But just giving you an idea. I just give you an idea. I understand what this lady saying. Farming ain't nothing easy. Those up in the house. My grandfather, my grandmother, Aunt Sandra, who I tell you all about, former GCOM commissioner, who the PNC treat like trash, that she support all her life. Man, look. Anyway, that's that. But I wanted to share that with you. Because people going through a lot, and sometimes people don't take the time to understand why stuff are priced the way they're priced. You understand me? So you think a farmer just shy some seeds in the ground, gone home and come back 3 months after and reaping and coming and selling to you. There are times where, and farmers would know this, the Akushi ants, whilst you could see them in the day, they are very active in the night. So when you think you could sleep in your bed and wake up to work next morning, you got them out in the field in the night to apply treatment so that the Akushi ants don't eat down your crop. Let me see if I find this last photo to show y'all, to show you proof of what I was saying. Right? There is, let me see. Hold on. I can get like critical and get a little personal this morning and share my business with y'all. Maybe right? Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. I had workers, all kind of thing out there. And was pressure. See, I planted 250 papaya plants. Right? 250 papaya. Go away. We planned the Friday, go away Friday night to come back Saturday afternoon to put mold, to get the mold to put on them so they could catch, because we bought them from Nari. You hear me? Every single one the Akushi eat down. Is the photo I'm looking for to show you. There's a couple of tomatoes that survive. Where is it? I had real thing on the farm, but was pressure. It's pressure. You got to be real resilient to be a farmer. You understand? That's my farmer work, Dave. A good guy from Linden. Wait, me got these photos no more. Farm food, that was squash with avocado and white rice. Everything I was eating was coming off the farm. You see, this is the cassava telling you. When you pull in cassava, the ground hot. When you some people don't understand. We're supposed to coming up here now. This was a special variety of watermelon that I bought overseas, and I was checking it to see if it would grow here. I think it's the star moon or something like that. Some worries like that. Though, no, it wasn't my hand. It wasn't this cut. It was my finger. This was the coconut. This was the coconut incident. It was this wrong cut. This is a different cut. I didn't even remember where I get this one from. But this is when I did chop my finger trying to open the coconut. I ain't finding these papa photos. I took a photo of them as we put them down. Wait, let me see. I took a photo as we were putting them down. My mom and my aunt came to visit me. These photos just make me emotional. Okay, so I ain't got the photo. I ain't seen it nowhere here. Nope. Nope. Anyway, I ain't got it. But again, my point is, farming isn't anything that is easy for persons to do. And what people need to remember is that these farmers have to make investments and often have to wait for the returns. In some cases, like the lady was saying, you as a wholesaler, the retailer looking for the best product to buy. So if you tomato got bonbati are Chinese right in, nobody want it from you. They're paying you next to nothing for it. Right? As if, let me see, this one, the one on the finger, that's it, just the two. Just the two. I can't remember I got the one on the finger, but just the two from the farm. Guys, I'm leaving you guys early today. I gotta go down in town and battle this Region 3 traffic to get to the press conference today. So I'm leaving a little early. I want to get out and get over into the capital city. Everybody waiting for the new bridge to finish. Everybody's waiting. I mean, it is stressful to cross the Demerara at any point in time. So the night before, I came from Georgetown. Actually, I was going home early, around 3:34, and the traffic was already ridiculous. So I was like, you know what? I'll stay in Georgetown until 8, because the traffic can ease down. You could believe at 8 they had traffic till by Flower Mill Road. They had a 3-lane still going up to the Harmon Bridge still. And I'm like, how these people still in town? What West Side people doing in town still? Right? So some days it could be frustrating. So I understand what people go through. And I understand the anticipation for the new Harbor Bridge, the new Demerara River crossing. To ease that stress that people are going through, right? So I'm heading over into town. Y'all have a wonderful day. It looks a little overcast. The window tinted, so I can't see. Probably it looks a little overcast. So y'all be careful on the roadway. Shout out to Councillor Kevin Day on the live. Big up yourself. Continue the good work at the NDC that you're working at there. I want to say a special morning to Chris Van der Haar and in Imtiaz. I got to work on his last name. I want to say a special good morning to those guys. They have been supporting Livewire TV and helping us to expand and bring more content to you. And we wouldn't be able to do it without persons like that. Eunice Raghubir, Pam Singh, Sally Jones, very special people to me. They have been always helpful, always have a kind word. If they don't see the show, they call to find out what's going on. And all the others, Deshaun Abrams, on the show every morning. the support that I've received from you guys, it is definitely overwhelming, and I do appreciate it. But as I usually say before I go, it's all about peace. It's all about love. And most of all, most importantly, it's all about one Guyana. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day.
We are a peaceful people, struggle as we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down.